go. This is the ending stuff.
Oh, that may also be why it's white. It's because you'd be in the game. Your entrance into the game screen.
True.
That may be what
that
it
might
is.
be why it was white.
That may be why it's white, because that would like make sense. Look, it's Hotel Z.
Mm-hmm.
Where's AZ though? Hello? Hello? AZ can't die, man. He's 3,000. I know, but like, come on. Don't make him die. No! No!
Like I said, this was like the one part that I was like, oh my gosh, I almost cried. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, none of this is actually like emotional and pulling at my strings. I don't feel any emotions. I'm just blank slate. But this right here, this ending part, is the only time that I actually felt something.
Even his grave is imposing. I guess that's fitting for AZ in a way. Seems like he handled all the preparations for it by himself. He had me take his measurements, but he told me it was so I could make him some new clothes, not so he could have his grave dug. That's so messed up! Keep watching over Lumios, AZ. We'll make sure it becomes like you wanted, a city of harmony between us and Pokemon.
All the way in the back.
Lysander. For 3,000 long years, he bid farewell to so many, and now we bid him farewell to him. Aww. Let's go home. We need a good meal. Yes, that. I'm starving. It'll be like career again, I suppose. We've got so much left to take care of, so many things to clean up and set right. What?
Well, the thing is that Floen and AZ, or Az, had a lot of time to basically get over the fact that he's eventually dying.
Yeah. Thank you for everything.
Well, the thing is that you could tell that he was dying because he's coughing a whole lot.
Yeah, I could tell.
Like, the signs were already there that he was...
He was nearing the end. And I really thought he was gonna die while we were doing the end fight. Like, that it was just gonna be... Like, he was just gone. He died at the hotel while we were saving the world. Like, the fact that he got to be part of, like, the restoration projects a little bit, you know.
Till the end of the city being restored back to normal, pretty much.
That's so sad. I mean, like, it's predictable, but, like... Man!
You wonder, because Lysander is just as old as him.
He was so
but
cool.
Then
Actually,
again,
well,
the
Lysander's
machine...
not, though.
Well, the thing is that Lysander is not as old as him.
He's not as old.
Lysander is like him, though.
Yeah.
In that he's super old.
Some days after the events of the attack, as Colin begins to return to the city, your alarm is going off.
It's probably because he used the machine himself.
Yeah.
Specifically. Not using the legendary Pokemon as a source for it.
True.
There's a Pokemon on the table.
A world without AZ. It's a Pokeball containing Lucario on the table. Do you want to take it with you?
By the way.
There's a letter from AZ near the Pokeball. To you, Gabby, I leave you my Lucario as a symbol of my gratitude and respect. This Lucario was given to me by a certain trainer who hoped it might keep me safe. If you should ever meet her, please tell her that I kept it with me until the end. I must tell you that I have found you to be a Pokemon trainer of the highest caliber. In all my 3,000 years wandering this world, never did I imagine I might encounter a human who would achieve Mega Evolution with Zygarde. I find so many memories flit through my mind now, here at the end of things. I remember my mother giving me my Floette, grasping her rare black flower. I remember the flames of war taking everything from me. I remember the amazement, the joy of witnessing Mega Evolution for the first time. I remember my encounters with the legendary Pokemon of Kalos. I remember when that dark day fell over Galar. All that falls into the past disappears. These memories will fade, as will I. Your story is only just beginning, dear Gabby. I pray that you will live a life free from regret. I am truly glad to have known you. Thank you. I almost choked up. I really did. I was so close.
Lucario is registered. By the way, that's the Lucario he had you fight with whenever you did your first one.
Judge feature. I can't even be happy about that right now.
Guess what? There's more.
Corinna, I knew it was Corinna. I knew.
Whenever it said her, I was like, oh.
It had to be. Oh my god.
No, by the way, mine's still sitting on my table because I saw the Pokeball, but I just assumed that it was just aesthetic.
You're so
I
bad.
did. I assumed it was aesthetic, so I didn't touch it.
Oh my god.
Even though it said investigate, I was just like, oh, it's just gonna say, oh, there's just a Pokeball here, so I didn't touch it.
Morning or afternoon, I guess. It's not been a restful few days for any of us, I imagine. Not after that awful battle with the tower and Hazy passing away. Yeah, that awful tower won't quit hanging around in my nightmares. At least they've been able to clean things up. The reopening ceremony for Centrico Plaza should be wrapping up about now, in fact. I'm glad the plaza's fixed, but is now really the time for having ceremonies? Now is exactly the time, I'd say. We've got to celebrate where we can, even if it feels hard. After 2 catastrophes in 5 years, Lumiose needs all the happy occasions it can get. I guess you have a point. Anyway, did you figure out what you're gonna do? About what? About your wish! The one you get for reaching rank A. You should have gotten a message about it when you signed up on the ZA app. Anyone who attains the highest rank, rank A, will earn the right to call themselves one of Lumiose's strongest trainers and be granted a wish as long as it is in our power to fulfill. Does that ring a bell? I suppose your next step would be to talk to Vinny about what you desire. Well, you'll need to figure out what you want to ask for first, right? You saved the city. I bet they'd give you anything. Hey everyone, come here a sec. Future of Lumiose. What's up, Urbane? Found something while I was sorting through Hazy's stuff. Is that a letter? Could it be his will? I think so. Here, I'll read it out. To Team MZ, my dear friends, if you are reading this letter, then it would seem my time has finally come to an end. I leave you these instructions and final wishes. First, do with Hotel Z as you see fit. It is yours. If keeping it running would place a burden on your young lives, you may sell it. I ask only that you continue to look after Floette and all those who live in Lumiose City. I have been blessed to see the people of the city grow closer to all their new Pokemon neighbors. It is as you young ones once said, a joining of X and Y axes that were never expected to meet. May you all bring about a true evolution in the relationship between Pokemon and humankind. I have lived so very, very long and seen so many go before me, but thanks to you all, I know I will now go to meet my own ending with a smile on my face. I thank you from the bottom of this old heart. Signed, AZ. No. Oh, AZ. When we left him on the roof, the day the tower went berserk, he must have already been prepared for his end. Yeah, I think so. So, what will we do about the hotel? I guess we don't need to worry about turning it into a thriving business. AZ did tell us he saw it more as his own final residence than anything. He did, yes, but keeping a building like this in good repair won't be cheap. Should we ask Vinny for help? I bet Quasartico could lend a hand. I wouldn't want to use our ZA Royale wish on that. I don't think it's what we worked so hard for. Vinny, what's up? You were promised one wish to be granted if you achieved rank A. It's time we took care of that. Please, join us on the south side of Centrico Plaza. Got it. See you at Centrico Plaza. We'll be waiting for you. Y'all heard that right. It's time to go meet Vinny. Guess you've got until you reach Centrico Plaza to figure out what you want to ask for. I'll figure it out. I suspect everyone's quite curious to see what our 2 A-ranked trainers will request. Yeah, probably, but no use getting nervous about it. Let's get to Centrico Plaza. My dear Team MZ. But we simply had to find out what both of you A-ranked trainers would wish for. The bottom line is this. I would love nothing more than the opportunity to battle all of you again. And why not just ask us to battle like trainers normally do? I am so glad you asked. My dream is to help every resident of Lumios become the best trainer they can be. And my dream is to make the citizens of Lumios strong, so that we can get rid of wild zones. Oh? Oh dear, I would never have expected to share a dream with someone like you. Nevertheless, I certainly would not object if you felt inclined to ask on my behalf for a tournament that is open to every trainer in Lumios. As for the name, how about something like Le Sublime Ultra Tourney de Justin? At that point, would you even call it a tournament? I'm not even gonna touch this conversation. Vinny's waiting. Let's go. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us today, children. First of all, I offer my most sincere apologies to Team MZ regarding the Prism Tower affair. It should have been up to Quizartico Inc. to resolve the situation, yet it fell to you to rescue Lumios' residents, human and Pokemon alike. We owe you all a great debt. Aw, geez, I mean, thank you, but I couldn't go that far. And the Prism Tower thing was no one's fault. It's not like you could have just told the whole city something was up. It would have caused a panic. It's just such a shame that AZ's attempt to protect Lumios went so wrong. That we managed to right it, with the help of all those tough trainers Gabby had battled. Anyway, I think we should have tried to help out no matter what. We love Lumios after all. It does my heart good to hear that you all feel this way. With that said, Vinny? Yes, ma'am. As you know, reaching rank A in the ZA Royale earns you the right to have one wish granted. As long as that wish is within the capability of Quizartico Inc. to grant, of course. What about the person you've been looking for, Urbane? You could get help looking for them. That's a personal thing, I guess. I can just find them myself. A wish this big feels like it should go towards something that helped everyone. Ooh, I know. We could combine your two wishes. I bet they'd get us something really cool. You're the ones with the wishes, you know. In that case, what do you say, Gabby? Ooh, what do I want? More Pokemon to live in Lumios. Live in harmony with Pokemon. All to battle Pokemon together. Oh no, I have to make a wish. I don't know what to pick. I don't want to battle, honestly. That's the funny part. More Pokemon Lumios. Nope. We've already made Centrico Plaza into our new Wild Zone 20, allowing Pokemon to live there. I'm afraid adding even more into the city at this point would be problematic. Kill you, but that's Quizartico's whole mission. We can leave that up to them. In that case, what do you say? Ah, you only get the one decision, actually. It's an illusion of choice. Seems like one promising way to make the city as joyful as it can be. Jacynth and the others sure seemed hyped about that idea. I'm on board with more Pokemon battles for sure. How about we ask for the ZA Royale to continue? I see, what an interesting turn of events. Something wrong? No, rather AZ had approached me as well to ask if the ZA Royale could be continued even after its original purpose had been served. Perhaps he, better than any other, understood the value of engaging in Pokemon battles after such a long life spent watching others. The future of Lumios. If you will give me but a moment. Attention ZA Royale Operations Team. This is your green light to push the update to the app as discussed. Your ZA Royale app has been updated. As you'll see when you next check your app, you should now be registered to take part in the Infinite ZA Royale. Earn yourself a challenger's ticket and show it to the receptionist at Quasartico Inc. for a chance to battle in a reward match. If you win the match, amazing prizes will be yours to keep. After each reward match, your ticket points will be reset to 0. I'll inform the other ZA Royale participants about the update and our plans for this competition. Let me see, I suppose we might as well begin at once. We will kick it off this very night. Man, you worked fast, Vinny. So AZ wished for this to happen too. I wonder if there really are things you can only understand through Pokemon battles. We'll find out through the ZA Royale. Listen up, starting now, we are rivals. It seems a marvelous future awaits us. As much as we work to improve the city itself, its people and Pokemon are what truly matter most. I hope the competition sparked by the ZA Royale will continue breathing new life into the Mirror City. No time to waste. Let's get ready. The Infinite ZA Royale waits. Ugh. No!
Yeah, no, your main mission is to
No!
get to a certain point in it.
Ah! I don't wanna.